Hey, this is Matt. Once again, what about another review? There's another paid request, this time from Matthew. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics or whatever it may be, randomness, reactions, whatever, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for a film called Bedazzled from the year 2000. Now, it's a remake of a film from the 60s starring Dudley Moore and Peter Cook. And it's directed by Harold Ramis. And I miss Harold Ramis, talented director. I don't think this is one of his best films. I mean, this is when, after this he did Year One. That was his last one. And this is better than Year One, I'll give you that. But it's not up to National Lampoon's Vacation. It's not up to Groundhog Day, among others. It's alright. It stars Brendan Fraser as your lead, who's a very, very pathetic guy. Almost to the point of too pathetic. He's lonely. He's eager to please. He's a doormat. And they really over push the pathetic portion of this character. And apparently there's even more in the script. And they had to cut it back. I'm like, if this is them cut it back, I would be perplexed as to what it was more so. But Brendan Fraser I liked as an actor. And that's one of the things I liked about the film. Brendan Fraser, I think he's underrated. He seems like a nice guy. He's been through some stuff that makes me feel bad for him. Makes me hope for a comeback one day. I liked him in Encino Man. I liked him in Airheads. That film deserves to be re-released on Blu-ray. It was on Blu-ray before, but it's out of print. But that's me. Re-release that film. So yeah, Airheads, and I mean, Encino Man, The Mummy. I really liked The Mummy. I didn't even mind, what was it, Monty Bone? Because that was kind of a weird, crazy flick. Looney Tunes back in action, not really. Nowadays, I'd probably say I wouldn't hate it, but it's just, I actually like Space Jam more than Looney Tunes back in action. And this is the type of films he was doing. I mean, Furry Vengeance is his worst one. But these are the type of films he was doing after The Mummy. The Mummy was a hit in '99, but then he would do films like this and Monty Bone and Furry Vengeance. And these films were not hits. They were box office bombs. And what was the one? Dudley Do Right. That's another one that was a bomb. That's it's not the worst Brendan Fraser film. If you compare it to Dudley Do Right and Furry Vengeance, this is way better. But I don't think it's up to the level of Encino Man or The Mummy or other stuff. Elizabeth Hurley, she was famous for about 5 minutes. She was in the first Austin Powers. I think she was with Hugh Grant for a while. Beautiful lady. Does well here as the devil. Sultry, sexy. And I don't think she's not that bad of an actress. But I said, Brendan Fraser, he's a doormat. He's in love with this girl, but he doesn't ever ask her out because he's too scared. Elizabeth Hurley is sexy, makes a deal, and offers him 7 wishes. Okay, yeah, sure. I do like the line, listen, I'm glad Scientology works for you, but no, I'm the devil. Okay, fine. I wish for a Big Mac and Coke. So then they go to McDonald's to get a Big Mac and Coke. I thought, it just came off as more of a weird commercial for McDonald's. And I like McDonald's, but the Big Mac and Coke are like, did they have a deal with McDonald's at this point? It was like a weird case of product placement. But then he has 6 wishes left. And it's kind of them going through these 6 wishes. And it's a film that I didn't really find that funny. It's kind of hard with a comedy when you review it. Because how many ways do you explain why a film wasn't funny when we all have different tastes in humor and humor is subjective? There's people and reviews that say this was hilarious. I didn't really find anything funny. It was just, it's very broad, it's very big, it's very over the top. But I did like Brendan Fraser's energy. I thought Elizabeth Hurley worked well as the devil. I keep repeating, she's sexy, she's good looking on the eyes, and she's not getting too shabby of an actress. And you keep seeing some of the other supporting actors in each one of these wishes who are his co-workers. One of them is Orlando Jones. Orlando Jones was in Evolution with David Duchovny. He was on Mad TV. He was in those 7-Up commercials. 7-Up yours. Okay, these are the wishes. One, he wants to be rich and married. So he wakes up, he's speaking Spanish, and he's a drug lord. He finds out his drugs, he gets freaked out, he gets shot at, he's on a helicopter. Each wish he can put 666 in this thing and he'll get out of the wish. The second wish, he wants to be emotionally sensitive. Now why in these wishes he always has to have his face changed? I don't know. But I guess it's just part of... okay, your wish is to be emotionally sensitive. I don't know what that has to do with your face, but it's Elizabeth Hurley messing him up. That's what it is. It's her purposely messing up all these wishes because she can get his soul much quicker. So be emotionally sensitive, but the joke is he cries a lot and sings. So the girl leaves him. Another wish is he wants to be big and tall, and he wants to be a sports player, so he's a basketball player. He is tall, he flies to dunk the ball, but he's also very dumb, and he's given a little dick. And that's the joke. He's very dumb, he's given a little dick. One wish is to be smart and articulate, so he's very well dressed. No makeup on him this time. But you find out that he's also gay. And that's a joke. He's gay. He takes a girl home. There's a guy in his bed. Limp-wristed performance. I'm like, okay, so he's supposed to be gay. They even say, you turn me to a flaming homosexual. Which that wouldn't get away today's age. Another wish is to be president. But then he's Abraham Lincoln. He's ready to get shot. And then he's out of it. Now, I know there was another one they shot where he was a rock star. But that had to be cut out because there was drug use. And they didn't like that. MPAA didn't like that for the rating. The rating would have to be changed. And also there was some language that was said during that bit where, again, the MPAA had an issue with. So I'm guessing it was the president one that was changed for that. Does that one seem kind of quicker? I actually know. I don't know which it was. I don't know. But anyway, at one point he gets put in jail. He tosses this guy. He might be an angel. I think he was an angel. I recognize the guy, but I don't know what else he's been in. Guy did a decent job. He's not going to wish. So Elizabeth Hurley threatens him with this really... The CGI doesn't hold up in this day and age. Anytime you had CGI in the 2000, 2001, CGI just doesn't hold up that well in today's standards. He's in a CGI hell. I wish for her, that girl, to be happy. He falls, he's fine because he made a wish that wasn't selfish. So now the contract's null and void. So super spoilers. Everything's fine. He stands up for himself at work. He does ask the girl. She's with someone. Okay, that's how it is, cool. Then he goes home, he gets a new neighbor, and the new neighbor looks remarkably like that girl he liked. Only this personality is more in tone with his. And what was that song at the end? Change your mind. Don't you want to be somebody else? Change your mind. Which definitely brought me back, nostalgia-wise, hearing songs like that on the radio. And the thing is with each of these wishes, I don't know if it's just, it's so broad and over the top, it goes to for like the most obvious joke. And because it goes for the most obvious joke, it's not really any wit to it. I think that's the thing, is that I could watch as a time waster in the fact of it's a short film, it goes by a pretty good pace, it's like 90 minutes, that's with the credits. And Brendan Fraser has enough energy and charm, and I liking the actor quite a bit, that he helps pull the movie along. And Elizabeth Hurley, she's having fun with her role as well. I think it's the scenes between him and Hurley that work the best. Like the two of them going a little bit back and forth. Those to me are the best scenes. Easily the best scenes of the movie. It's just when it gets to the actual wishes, that they're kind of predictable. You kind of see where they're going. Like, okay, he's a Spanish guy, he's rich. You can kind of already tell he's going to be something to do with drugs. When it's a bit basketball, okay, they know what's the obvious joke. Okay, they think athletes are dumb, so he's going to act dumb. I think that's the thing, is that the jokes, they're not just broad and over the top, they're just obvious. Like, go for the obvious. There's nothing smart, witty, clever about the film, at least to me. There's nothing that made me go, oh, I didn't see that coming, or oh, I didn't expect that, or oh, that surprised me, and that was a lot funnier than I thought. It didn't really work out that way for me. It's harmless. I was at the end of the day, it's harmless, but I just think Harold Ramis. You look at Groundhog Day. That was a film. Great, it held up by Bill Murray, but you just felt a lot more genuine laughs. All the crazy ways that the guy kills himself, all that. That just seemed like a more intriguing story with a lot more avenues for humor. Here, it seems like it would be with wishes. You do anything you want, but just, I don't know if I want to say it was a bunch of like SNL skits put together, but it was just, if you think it's funny, that's cool. To me, kind of so-so, at least to me. I think when I first saw this, I hated it, but I've seen so many worse comedies throughout the years, I'm like, it's harmless. It's a time waster. If it wasn't Brendan Fraser, I probably would have hated the film. And I said, Elizabeth Hurley, for what she was told to do, did fine. I mean, I guess it depends how much laughs you get out of just Brendan Fraser. When I say his charm, by the way, like when he finds out he can speak Spanish and he gets so excited, oh wow, and he's doing saying all these sentences, even saying the basic sentences from school. Oh, my teacher would be happy about this, and where's the bathroom, and donde está, and he does a good job speaking Spanish. I mean, did a good job. He well trained in that scene. I think he even throws a little bit of Russian during that wish. So, I mean, if you want to see Brendan Fraser play different characters, and it's a nice showcase for that. Again, I just wish it was funnier than it was. But that's just me. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.